When it comes to Chelsea, I genuinely believe that this one player is the reason why they won the Club World Cup. And no, I'm not talking about Cole Palmer. Okay, it kind of is like Cole Palmer because Cole Palmer basically carried this team with all of his contributions. But no, in this scenario, it's not Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer isn't 100% the reason why Chelsea ended up winning this Club World Cup. The player who I believe contributed the most to Chelsea winning the Club World Cup is actually Nicholas Jackson. And I know what you're thinking. Nicholas Jackson, he's chopped, he's trash. Liam Delap is better. But let me cook for a second. Let me tell you why Nicholas Jackson is actually the real reason that Chelsea won the Club World Cup, alright? Real quick, before we continue, could you guys please leave a like on the video? It really helps with the algorithm, alright? Please leave that like, I need that like, alright? Thank you. Now to get back to what I was saying. So let me take you guys back to the group stages. Chelsea were losing against Flamengo 2-1. And as much as I rate Liam Delap as a striker, he wasn't having that much of an effect on the game. So Enzo Maresca decides, you know what, I'm going to bring on Nicholas Jackson. And what does Nicholas Jackson do? He gets a red card after 5 minutes. I swear that has to be like a record somewhere. Nicholas Jackson ended up getting a red card after 5 minutes. And the scoreline got updated from 2-1 to 3-1. And what I find most interesting is when you read the comments of what Chelsea fans were saying. Picture this, guys, your first choice striker gets a red card and all the comments are saying Jackson is a good striker, he strikes the opponent's body so well. Jackson stay on the pitch challenge impossible. Now Delap can have good playing time. People were actually happy that Jackson got that red card because it meant more playing time for Delap. And sure enough, due to Nicholas Jackson sacrificing himself to get that red card to propel Liam Delap's career, Liam Delap ended up scoring in Chelsea's 3-0 win against ES Tunis. And for the next 2 games after Liam Delap had scored against ES Tunis, he basically held down that number 9 jersey for Chelsea's win against Benfica and Palmeiras. But the thing about that Palmeiras game, which was the Club World Cup quarterfinal, is on the bench, Chelsea had João Pedro. He had just completed the signing for about £60 million, give or take. And when João Pedro came off the bench, even though he didn't score, Liam Delap also didn't score in this game, but when João Pedro came off that bench, I said, damn, there's something special about this kid. Obviously, we all knew that he had a lot of potential at Brighton, but coming off the bench at Palmeiras, you could see that this player, there's something about João Pedro that makes him like extremely talented. He just has a lot of flair when he plays. And I couldn't believe that just that little João Pedro cameo was enough to make Enzo Maresca pick him in his starting lineup against his old team, Fluminense. And João Pedro ended up scoring 2 goals against Fluminense to take Chelsea to the final against Paris Saint-Germain. Now this game against PSG, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how the hell Chelsea did it. I don't know how they ended up beating PSG. The only logical conclusion I can come to for the reason why Chelsea was able to beat PSG is because Chelsea just have a stronger physical presence in their midfield compared to PSG. Because Chelsea's midfield was Enzo Fernández, Reece James, and Moisés Caicedo. Those are basically 3 CDMs. Well, 2 CDMs and a right back, all playing in the midfield. Whereas if you look at PSG's midfield, all of those players are just flary players. They're all stylish players, you know, Fabian Ruiz, João Neves, and Vitinha. All of these guys, they like passing. They're tiki-taka players, you know what I mean? They don't really have that hyper physicality. They don't have the physicality of Reece James and Moisés Caicedo. So I felt like that midfield was being overrun by them. Another thing is, Cole Palmer just wanted to just ball out during this game. Like, Cole Palmer just went absolutely nuts during this game. No one could hold this guy. And the way he was dribbling, he had all these PSG defenders looking like training cones, looking like they play in the championship. And no, I'm not talking about Champions League. I'm talking about the second tier of English football. I'm talking about championship. Like, these men should be defending against strikers who play against Birmingham and all of that. And then the cherry on top of the cake was seeing João Pedro score another goal, just to solidify the fact that he is now the first choice striker for Chelsea. And even when João Pedro came off and Liam Delap came off the bench, Liam Delap still had a lot of impact and influence on the game. So it's almost as if Chelsea have 2 really good attacking players who play for them. And then you get Nicholas Jackson over there. I'm even hearing rumors and links that Nicholas Jackson might be going to Manchester United. If you're a Man United fan hearing that, you might just want to unalive yourself, bro. As an Arsenal fan, I have to say I'm kind of jealous of Chelsea, bro, because you guys have 2 decent strikers. When you look at my team, we have 1 fugazi striker in Kai Havertz. Like, honestly speaking, there was some point when Germany even played this man as left back, bro. Kai Havertz has been tried in every position up front and in the midfield, bar CDM, and for some odd reason, the guy just does not work 100% anyway. At least at striker, he does get a lot of goals and all that type of stuff, but because he's surrounded by so many good players that can create these chances for him, anybody could bang in those goals, which is why as an Arsenal fan, I'm excited about the Victor Gyökeres news. But honestly speaking, there was a game when Kai Havertz played left back for Germany. Think about Erling Haaland. Do you think there will ever be a situation when Erling Haaland or Delap or Victor Osimhen or any of these strikers, do you think any logical manager would put them at left back? So why the hell is Kai Havertz the type of striker who you can play at left back? What's next? Can we play Kai Havertz at center back, bro? There's no need to be that versatile. Just be good at one position. Our other striker option, Gabriel Jesus, cannot stay fit for longer than 2 months, bro. Like, I pray, Jesus, I pray you walk again. You don't even need to walk on water for my team. Just walk again, bro. Because the injuries you keep catching, bro, and the amount of wages you're on, it looks like next season, if you don't do something next season, you're gonna get sold, bro. And you are a baller. You really can dribble. For those 4 months where I saw you playing game in, game out, you were amazing, bro. But like, literally, you came back from an ACL injury, and then I don't know what you did to your knee this time, but you ended up getting injured again. But look at Chelsea. Chelsea have 2 young strikers with a lot of potential, and honestly speaking, these guys, they might even fight for the league next season. But yeah, I just wanted to put my Arsenal self-insert over there. I just hope we sign Victor Gyökeres, bro. That's the only player I want, bro. But anyway, I just wanted to share this theory because it's kind of like the whole Neil Maupay was the reason why Messi ended up winning the World Cup conspiracy theory. If you know that one, basically Neil Maupay injured Bernd Leno. When Bernd Leno got injured, it gave Martinez his chance to finally be the starting goalkeeper at Arsenal. And bear in mind, Martinez had been at Arsenal for almost 10 years, just going out on loan and never being able to secure a number 1 jersey, not even a number 2 jersey. When he finally got his time to shine, he played so well that he ended up contributing to Mikel Arteta getting his first trophy ever and his only trophy so far at the time of this recording with that FA Cup, which is ironic because Aubameyang is also the reason why he got that FA Cup. And how did Arteta pay back Martinez for his contribution? He ended up selling him because Arteta felt like he preferred Leno to be the first choice goalkeeper, which is funny because Leno ended up getting replaced by Ramsdale and then Ramsdale ended up getting replaced by Raya. So I genuinely wonder, is Kepa going to end up replacing Raya? But that conspiracy theory is just like this conspiracy theory in the sense that Nicholas Jackson getting that red card gave Liam Delap the platform to begin playing, and it also gave João Pedro the platform to begin playing for Chelsea and getting those regular minutes. After Enzo Maresca was able to see that Liam Delap and João Pedro are 2 really decent strikers, man, my man Nicholas Jackson had to come to terms with the reality that he is now the 3rd choice striker. But anyway, I just wanted to share that theory. I found it to be a funny theory that Nicholas Jackson was the reason that Chelsea ended up winning the Club World Cup. I feel like it's true. But hey, you guys let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more football videos. Peace.